When you're happy with your graph, with the way it looks, with the data that's in there, then you can export it or download it to put in your presentation or your document for your report or publication. This is quite straightforward, so I'm here in Google Sheets and I'm going to select the graph, click on the three dots here and then choose download, and I can choose if I want to download it as an image or a PDF or an SVG. And in especially these options, I can then open it in a different program if I want to do more on the layouting and things like that. But yeah, quite straightforward. In Excel, I can do something similar. So here we are in Excel. If I select a graph, so it's still selected from before, I can right click and then choose Save as Picture. Or I can go to Home, and on this copy symbol, I can also copy as picture and then paste. This doesn't give a very high resolution though, which might be fine, but in some cases, especially for publication, this might not be a great option. So in that case, I can choose copy. I can open another program. For example, here is PowerPoint, and I can choose paste. I can also choose paste special, but we'll see it gives me similar options. So if I choose paste, depending on your computer, it might ask you for access to the file that it's linked to. So I'm going to grant access to that. And then if I click on this symbol here, I can choose if I want to paste it as a chart linked to Excel data, Excel chart entire workbook, or a picture of the chart. So the picture would be the same result as if I would save it as a picture, so that has a lower resolution. If I link it to Excel data, it shows up much more clearly, but it does change if I change anything in the Excel spreadsheet. This might be preferable even. So if I change a number there, my chart here is changed as well, which can be useful. I can also choose if I want to use the destination theme or the source formatting. And I formatted it in Excel like I wanted, so I'm going to choose that one. And now I can, I can save this as a picture. That seems the same as in Excel, but actually it has some better options here. And that's because I can save it as a PDF, for example, and then open it. I can save it as a JPEG. I've got better options here. Don't ask me why, but this is the case. I mean, you can play around with this, but in this way, it works a bit better. I can save it as PDF and open it in a different program or a JPEG, like Irfan View, which is free, or Preview if you have a Mac, and then play around with the resolution again. I'm not going to go into that further, but these are the different options. If you just want to have it in your presentation or in another Microsoft document, then you can see it looks fine. I can make it bigger, of course. And I should, for a presentation, as you can see, I should obviously make this font bigger. So I can, you can go back to the Excel program and do these things and make these changes. For Office now, finally, again, this is similar. So here I've got Open Office, and I can, here it's not exactly the same because I don't have this save as picture option, but I can copy here and I could paste into my document, which is probably the best way to go about it for Open Office. So now you've got your graph and you can put it in the document or presentation that you want. So that's it. We are all done.